What is up, people? Matt here. So I said I wasn't going to do any more videos relating to 2014, and that is right. I'm not here to talk about 2014. I'm here to talk about the year we're in now, 2015. So the question that I'm asking is, will 2015 be a better year for gaming than 2014 was? So I'm sure we're all aware 2014 was an awful year for gaming. It just was. It was the first full year that the new consoles were meant to be in their stride, and they failed. They didn't do what many before them were able to do. Games were delayed. Obviously games were released broken, unfinished messes. We had anything that could have gone wrong in 2014 in the gaming industry went wrong. We had the controversy that was Gamergate. It just didn't go well 2014 for us. But is 2015 going to be any better? As many games that were delayed last year are now obviously meant to be released this year. And that's true, yes. The games that were delayed last year will most likely be released this year, like Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield Hardline, and I'm sure there are many others. But we're forgetting something. The companies that are making these games aren't changing. Halo 5 is meant to be coming out next year, and I'm convinced that Halo 5 will be just as broken as the Master Chief Collection is. I'm convinced that the next Assassin's Creed, whatever that is, will be just as broken as Assassin's Creed Unity was. I'm convinced Hardline will be just as broken as Battlefield 4 was. It's not looking good, but we're all thinking that it's going to be good. It's the same with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15 might come out next year, or this year we're in now. It's totally possible. But is it going to be any good? Final Fantasy Type 0 is coming out in March. But it's a port of an old PSP game. So is that going to be any good? Might be. It's Fallout 4. We could get an announcement this year how the game could even be released this year at the end of the year. We don't know. But is it going to be any good? We don't know. So it's all speculation at the moment, and looking at previous instances to kind of suggest what's the likely outcome now. So as I said, many games last year were released broken and unfinished. So unless the companies have actually started listening to us and have thought, we better finish our games before we release them, it's not going to be the case, is it? So everyone's going, 2015, great year for gaming. Well, we don't know yet. No games have come out. For all we know, they could all be just as broken as last year was. Now, not all games were broken last year, but a lot of the really well-known hype titles were broken. As I said before, Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed, Halo Master Chief Collection, all were broken at launch, and some of them still haven't been fixed, especially the Master Chief Collection. So yeah, is 2015 going to be a good year for gaming? Me, I'm sceptical until they start releasing some of the games, and if the first few are alright, then we might be in luck and this year might actually be a good year for gaming. But if they're released in the exact same condition as games last year released in, we could be in for another rough ride until some of the more notable or more respectable developers are releasing their games. I mean, I'm sure if Fallout 4 came out, it would not be a broken, buggy mess. I mean, obviously it's Fallout game, so there's going to be glitches, but I'm sure you'd at least be able to play the game. With other developers, I'm not so sure that they're going to be doing that either, because a lot of you might not know, but 343 Industries obviously developed the Master Chief Collection. They made Halo 4 and they're making Halo 5 Guardians. And they split their team in half to work on the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5. So it is extremely likely Halo 5 will be in exactly the same condition that Halo, the Master Chief Collection, is in. Whether that is true or not, we don't know. I mean, I played the beta, and the beta plays fine. But as someone in a video I watched recently said, the beta is a very restricted thing. They they probably work harder on getting the beta to work better than they do the actual main game, because the beta can actually sell copies of the game to people. You know, if you play the beta and you play it, oh, I really like that, I'm going to pick it up. Or if you play the beta, oh, it's broken, it's not working, it's not fun to play, people aren't going to pick it up. So obviously the beta's crucial in getting some pre-orders from people. So obviously they're going to try and hide away or sweep under the carpet all the problems with it. Because as people say, the beta is practically a demo, okay? It's very unlikely they ever change stuff from a beta to the actual full game. So yeah, as always guys, well, yeah, so that's the end of the video really. So let me know what you think. Is 2015 going to be a good year for gaming, or is it not going to be such a good year for gaming? And we're going to have exactly the same problems as last year, and then we're going to be going, oh, 2016 is going to be a good year for gaming. It's just going to keep going on like this until something drastically happens. Like another gaming crash happens, because the market is being oversaturated with poor games that are not being finished and they're not worth anybody's money. And that's the problem. People need to stop pre-ordering games and they need to wait for the reviews to come out, and then based on the reviews or based on videos they watch, and then judge whether to get the game or not, instead of giving your money over before you even know what the game's actually like. Because that's what people are doing, and that's what's allowing these companies to get away releasing their broken, unfinished games. Just, you know, think on that. So as always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll definitely see you on the next video. Bye now.